everybody. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Here with Chris Webber and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We're joined by reporter Allie LaForce as well. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Lillard and McCollum in the backcourt together. Cody Zeller is out there with Jusuf Nurkic. And it's Powell in at the small forward position.
He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. McCollum's shot is off. Here's Sanders. Pass to Wallace. Takes a three. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
McCollum outside. And here's Nurkic. And rejected. And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Here's McCollum. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Sanders. And there's the drive. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
For three, counted from distance. 5 points in the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Lillard outside. The rebound by Bowman.
1 of 5 to start the game. They have to slow down and just play their brand of basketball. They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Oh, man, they built a monster lead here early on, and a lot of this is due to the game plan.
Zeller, the pass to Powell. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Zeller. 6 on the shot clock. To stop the run. Offensive board. Back to Powell. He drops it from range.
Well, this is the kind of teammate Zeller is, willing to give it up when he has guys open.
A minute 22 left in the first. Takes it inside. Here's Bowman. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
So both teams making some changes here. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. To the paint. Here's Covington. And the jam by Covington.
Proving he's not afraid to finish with power. Covington loves to dunk it home.
To the middle. Here's Bowman. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Here's Simons. Back to McCollum. Launches it. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He's a volume three-point shooter. McCollum looks to take this shot often for this very reason.
Pass to the professor. The three is up. Nails it from beyond the arc.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Here's Christie. And there's the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. With 1 on the clock. No good off the back of the rim. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Up by 9. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
Well, you were Rookie of the Year back in 1995, Grant. For young guys coming into the league, how difficult are expectations right out of the gate?
Well, rookies these days are way younger than when I played. I mean, I was 22 my first year in the league after 4 years in college. So, you know, I think we have to give these young players time to develop and learn how to become great in the NBA.
Here are the 5. Portland has to start the second. Then McLemore out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Larry Nance. And it's Little in at the 3.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
To the inside. The rebound by Nixon.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Hamilton. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
We talk about killer instinct all the time. He definitely has it. He's keeping his foot on the pedal here.
And it's out of bounds to the Trailblazers as Portland retains possession. Nurkic is checked in for Portland. From the inbound. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Oh, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
Pass to Goodwin. Here's Hamilton. Into the lane.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I see it.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Simons. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Hamilton. Pass to Nixon. Over Nance. And he gets it to go off the front iron.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Here's Simons. There's the drive. Now here's Nance. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. Here's Christie. Sinks it from just inside the baseline.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Zeller's checked in for Nance. Powell comes in for Little. C.J. McCollum. He's checked in for McLemore. And Lillard subbed in for Simons. Now here's Lillard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
And guys, one thing that's triggered this run, their proficiency inside the three-point line.
Inside. And Nurkic with the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Nurkic has gotten his first basket of the night.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 5. Here's the teardrop, and the layup is good. McCollum's got 7 points in the game.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Pass to Wallace. Fires it. Portland grabs the miss. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Powell outside. Here's Lillard. Now McCollum. There's the 3. Sanders with a rebound. Here's Cardinal. Powell covers. Cardinal with the bucket.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Up 19. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
Yeah. So big. Looking at Vancouver, Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they killed it on the glass, and they did it with high-level fundamentals, blocking out, maintaining position, and going up strong to the basket. If they board like that in the second half, this league will continue to grow.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
First of all, where's the intensity going to be? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the league get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's McCollum. And it's red hot in at power forward. McCollum with it. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Well, Lillard is always going to be aggressive on offense as he looks to catch the defense off guard.
When you talk about the leadership of Damian Lillard, I mean, just think about it, B.A. I mean, since his second season in the league, the Blazers have not missed the playoffs.
And for Portland, filling out the wings, it's McCollum and Powell. Yusuf Nurkic is out there with Cody Zeller. And it's Lillard in at the one. Now here's McCollum. 7 points in the game. Sanders with a rebound. And in the tough Western Conference, with all the injuries the Blazers have weathered, 8 straight playoff appearances with Lillard at the helm.
Yeah, and aside from LaMarcus Aldridge, and that was way back when, he's been their only all-star. I mean, shouldering a huge burden and doing it with grace.
For 3, here's Lillard. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. Lillard's got 6.
The outside shot of Lillard is pure. I mean, he always seems to have the look that's going in.
Pass to Red Hot. Doubled by McCollum. Here's Wallace. Drops in the 3. Give him 8 points now.
Rock solid start for him. I mean, they're 3 for 3 since coming out of the locker room.
And we're about a minute and a half. Out to McCollum. 3-pointer. Not going to go that time. McCollum's gone 1 for 4 from distance. Here's Wallace. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Bowman. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3.
It hasn't taken them any time to find their rhythm in the second half. 4 for 4 from the field already.
Portland calls timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
So both teams changing it up here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Simons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Little. McCollum outside. With the drive to end the run. And he lays it up and in. McCollum's got 9 points.
A player of McCollum's size anticipates contact on the drive, which sets him up to outsmart him.
The Blazers with 2 elite scoring guards in Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. I mean, for some teams, that can lead to strife, but their chemistry, that's what makes it work.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Zeller inside. Misses from short range.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Pass to the professor. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He's got 5.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Here's Simons. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. McCollum with it from behind the arc. And Hamilton pulls it down. Here's Christie. He has 7, and that one's good.
Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Well, the results are clear as day. Great approach coming into the third quarter. We'll see if they can keep it up.
Here's Simons. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum.
Well, that'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. Delivering the blowout. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So it's the home team now. They've got Klay Thompson, Al Horford out there with P.J. Washington, and it's shake and bake in at the small forward. Covington against Washington. Horford right side. Clock at 4. Up and over Smith. Covington grabs the board. Here are the Blazers with the ball. Here's Snell, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, super teams are still being built. Grant, what's the key to making it work with 3 or 4 guys who all need touches?
Well, it comes down to good communication between your leaders. Of course, you have to have a plan. You can't be out there winging it. And, of course, prioritizing wins over stats always works.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, a quiet guy by nature. I mean, Tony Snell lets his play do the talking. In college, they called him the silent assassin.
And so he makes both from the line. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
Pass to Sanders. Washington outside. Now Horford. Shoots over Brown. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's McLemore. Smith left side. Brown with it. Doesn't go for him. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Pass to Cardinal. Now Washington. On the wing, Thompson. 5 on the clock. Brown with the steal. And here's Smith. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Covington with it. Here's McLemore. Back to Covington. Here's Smith. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Pass to Sanders. Grant, it seems like each year play in the NBA becomes a little more wide open and a little less physical.
Yeah, it's definitely changed, B.A., what you look for in a player today. Now, if you're overly aggressive, you always will be in foul trouble and of little use to your team. So being able to control your aggression is how you survive in today's game.
Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
So it's the home team now. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Here's Cardinal. Covered by Smith. And he drives in. They get the rebound. And Horford powers it home.
Such a skilled offensive rebounder. I mean, I love watching Horford use his body to come up with the boards.
To the middle. Here's Covington. The shot misses. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Here's Cardinal. Thompson outside. Pass to Horford. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist. Thompson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 52 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's McLemore. Here's Snell. Can they get it? And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, I like the aggressive approach from Snell. I mean, he plays assertive against the defense and creates an opportunity at the line.
Tony Snell taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. And he makes both free throws. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Pass to Christie.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
.30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Here's Brown. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
Here's Christie. Defended by Brown. Here's Christie. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's presentation. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. From Portland, Oregon, happy to have you with us here in the home of the Trailblazers. And, of course, Dwight Howard. Without his presence, they'll have to overcome the hole there.
And his fans, teammates, there are a lot of people that I'm sure are sad to see him go, given all that he's brought to the table. But I like what the trade does for them. I bet it helps them right off the bat, not to mention in the long term.
Let's check out Vancouver's starting lineup. Red Hat is out there with Sanders. Then there's Prez. Then there's the general, and it's Wallace in a two-guard. Now here's McCollum. And with Thanksgiving coming tomorrow, Greg, how many plates of turkey you think you're going to put away?
Oh, you got to get seconds. Just make sure you leave enough room for dessert. Sometimes a little walk is what you need to shake off what we back home used to call the itis. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Lillard misses.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Portland with the ball after Vancouver got the three-pointer. There's the three. It's good from long range.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, this is some Oaktown response. You make one, I got you back.
Here is Cardinal, covered by Lillard. A putback, and it's Prez on the follow.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Lillard surveying the D. Shot clock at 5. Fires from deep. Lillard again missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. No good with the layup.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
There's the lob to Prez. Portland grabs the miss.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now here's McCollum. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. The layup missed. Well, it was Vancouver winning their last game against the Portland Trail Blazers.
And standing 6'3" at that shooting guard spot, you know, the naysayers will question McCollum's lack of size defensively.
Well, it might not be, GA, the size part of it defensively. It's the fact that, you know, you'd like to make more of an impact defensively. So forget the size. You know, CJ needs to show some more effort on that end. The best part about CJ is that he usually wins the matchup on a nightly basis because he's such an incredible scorer, and that's where maybe you make up the difference.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. I caught up with Vancouver's head coach. He recognizes the challenge of staying connected to Damian Lillard defensively. Coach told me Lillard's become so comfortable well beyond the arc, you have to be in his shirt from 30 feet plus. We'll see if they can succeed at that dance tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. And he knocks down the first one. Simons, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. Both free throws good from Prez. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland, trailing here by 8. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Now Zeller. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Simons, the pass to Nance. Here's Simons. Lets it go with a 3. Portland no good that time either. Here is Cardinal, covered by Lillard, and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. A moment here now to see the numbers for him. Simons surveying the D. And it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession. A different look now for Portland. Little comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Ben McLemore in for Damian Lillard. So Vancouver going with almost an entire new group here. D, he's checked in for Red Hot. Christie comes in for Sanders. The Professor's checked in for Wallace. And Hamilton subbed in for the General. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 8-point game. And the foul called on Prez. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Here's Simons to end the cold streak.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Hamilton outside, passes it to Bowman. Makes it off the glass. Bowman's got 8 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Simons, covered by Hamilton. 1:31 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. That's tipped. Here's Simons. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's good on the putback.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Goodwin's checked in for Vancouver. Here's Simons. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 54 seconds left to play here in the first. Little passes to Nance. Clock at 4. Three-pointer, Simons. They grabbed their own miss. Shot by Zeller, no good. Here's Vancouver with the ball. They're on a 17-5 run here. And it's Goodwin missing. Trailblazers trail by 12. To the inside. Nance passes to Simons. And here's McLemore. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Goodwin with the finish.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now here's McLemore outside.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
And it's Vancouver with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Vancouver?
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
Well, the work on the offensive glass has been impressive as well. So many of their points have come on second and maybe even third chance opportunities.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Vancouver, looking at who they've got. The professor out there with the captain. Then there's Christie. Then it's Goodwin. And it's Nixon in at the 5, down low. And out of Lehigh, C.J. McCollum, probably the best player ever out of the Patriot League.
Yeah, I don't think that's a stretch, Kevin. In 2013, when he was taken 10th in the NBA draft, I think a lot of people were trying to look up not just C.J. McCollum's name, but where Lehigh was in the country. But that draft pick has paid off huge for Portland. Him and Lillard have been one of the most dynamic backcourts in the league for the last few seasons. And it is a tough matchup on a nightly basis to try to produce against what McCollum brings to the table offensively.
And Vancouver with the possession here. Portland making their last shot. Goodwin, good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says it's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Zeller. Robert Covington comes in for Larry Nance. Powell, he's checked in for Little. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for McLemore. So Vancouver going with almost an entire new group here. Red Hot, he's checked in for Goodwin. Sanders comes in for Christie. Wallace is checked in for the Professor. And it's the general in for Hamilton. Cardinal gets the bucket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. No good on that one. Nice defense from Wallace. Vancouver leading by 20. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Nixon missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Here's Nixon. Dean passes to Wallace. And a wide open look for Sanders. Good on the triple. Sanders has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. McCollum deciding where to go with it. Nurkic finds Lillard. To halt the run. Cardinal grabs the board. Here's Vancouver with the ball. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. All sorts of time, and he gets it to go. Cardinals got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
McCollum against Wallace. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
But his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
And here is Powell. No points in the game yet for him. And the dunk by Powell.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Cardinal passes to Wallace. Wallace drawing the double team. Here is Cardinal, covered by Lillard. Now the pass to Cardinal. Nurkic against Wallace. And again, it's Vancouver missing. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Lillard. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Lillard's got 5.
Just straight quickness. Lillard showing off the effortless blow-by.
Pass to Sanders. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Dean, and it's good off the back rim and in. He's got 9.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
That one drops for him.
Well, if you go to Lehigh, of course, you're going to make smart plays. McCollum good at sensing when his man was going to be wide open.
Going inside, Nixon gets the bucket.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Covington. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lillard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the first one drops.
Think about just how much focus Lillard has every year about his drive to be one of the best guards in the league. Whether it's recognized or not by an all-star appearance really doesn't have an impact on how he approaches the game.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Vancouver leading by 22. Now here's Prez. He dishes it to Goodwin. That one goes. Count it. Goodwin's got 6 here in this quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And it's Vancouver finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. Looking at Vancouver, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away with this one. Tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark off the bench, and these guys delivered.
Shaq, how do you think Portland played?
And one of the main reasons they're down right now is because of their rebounding problems. They're getting outworked, outclassed, not bringing the intensity, not willing to get their hands dirty. They're playing like wimps.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Prez in this game, he's been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much, and he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. At the guard spots, longtime teammates Lillard and McCollum. Powell and Covington up at the forward. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here is Cardinal. Inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And 11 points for Red Hot.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Lillard with it. Shot clock at 6. Driving the lane, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Big time drive from Lillard, and the contact. He has the mindset just to slough it off.
Well, we talk about the clutch scoring of Damian Lillard. I'll put it in black and white. Since he entered the league in 2012, nobody has more makes in the last 20 seconds of a game to tie or go ahead. Nobody.
Here is Cardinal. Here's Dean. They get the rebound. Wallace the pass to Bowman. Lillard comes with the double team. That's good from Wallace on the assist from Prez. Wallace has got 6 points. And the list of players with multiple series clinching buzzer beaters in the playoffs: Michael Jordan and Damian Lillard.
And with a little bon voyage wave of the hand for good measure, Dame time is as real as it gets. And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Here is Cardinal, Bowman, and finish off by Prez.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And the basket by McCollum.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
Passes it to Bowman. Nurkic with the double team. Here's Wallace. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 8 points for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
And Portland making a change here. McLemore is checked in. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Bowman's shot is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 14. McCollum outside. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint, here's Bowman, and finish off by Prez.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
McLemore, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Dean. And that one is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And McLemore kicks to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's McCollum. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
The pass to Bowman. Nurkic with the steal. Now here's McLemore. Defense is right there. And there's the feed to Covington. No good. Shot missing. Here's Vancouver with the ball. And the injury troubles for Jusuf Nurkic the last few seasons, Brent. My goodness. Freak injuries, too. Just bad luck.
Yeah, I feel like we've said that about the Blazers for about 30 years. And for Nurkic especially. Just the broken leg, a broken wrist. And, you know, when he was in the lineup last year, Kevin, they were one of the best defensive starting fives in the game. With him being out, they suffered. Let's hope he has good health for the rest of his career. He's just a hard guy not to foul. C.J. McCollum is so versatile as a scorer, you never know which move he's going to go to.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Vancouver?
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
Also, they've generated a ton of offense in the paint, and that's always a recipe for success, getting those high percentage shots down low.
And the first one at the line is good.
A lot of questions in the early part of C.J. McCollum's career about could he become a valuable scorer in the league and really what position would he play. But after being the 10th overall pick in 2013, he's answered those questions.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Zeller, he's checked in for Nurkic. Nance comes in for Robert Covington. Little, he's checked in for McLemore. And it's Simons in for Lillard. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. Hamilton, the pass to Goodwin. Here's Nixon. And again, it's Vancouver with a three.
He shot a lower than average volume here tonight, but his efficiency doing it has helped the team build the lead.
Now McCollum, he's got 9.
McCollum on the inside, driving in and not backing down. He got up there.
Christie, the pass to Goodwin. He kicks it to Prez. Rebound by the Trailblazers. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to McCollum. Here's Simons. Back to McCollum. Down low. And there's Zeller. And that's good on the assist by McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. Out to the wing. Here's Goodwin. Good on the shot. Goodwin's got 10 points.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's McCollum. Bucket is good.
Well, C.J. McCollum can score in a lot of ways. Coming off of screens, playing with the ball, spot up three-point shooting. Just a variety of ways to produce.
Throws it up high, and he lays in the alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Vancouver running away with this one. From Portland, we're back in a moment. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Vancouver, looking at who they've got. Washington out there with Horford. Then there's the captain. Then there's the professor. And it's Thompson in at the 2. Here's Washington. Horford trying to free himself up. And it's Washington missing. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Pass to Nance. He feeds it to Zeller. The shot that time, not on target. Zeller's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Hamilton against Nance. Pulls it up. Here's Myers. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw missing. And he sinks the second. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Thompson against Smith. Misses off the right iron. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Vancouver. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Here's Hamilton. The shot missing. Now Portland takes it the other way. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And it's sent back by Horford.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top.
Thompson for the triple. And here are the Trailblazers now. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Snell finds Smith. Back to Snell. They get a hand on it. So for the Trailblazers, Brown is checked in for Cody Zeller, and McLemore subbed in for Nance. Sanders checked in for Vancouver. The general comes in for Hamilton. Here is Sanders. 9 feet out. That misses off the backboard. Sanders has gone 1 of 3 on the night. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here is Cardinal, guarded by McLemore. The dynamic, Greg, between players and officials is always interesting, with some players saying they think there's a lot of room for improvement. What do you think?
Well, we do see players getting teed up for simply making their case, and really the guys just want to play. So, yeah, you love to see a little bit more harmony out on the floor, and maybe we need to get those two groups together in the offseason to break bread and try to smooth over that relationship.
Here's Cardinal. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And with the 2020 class, we saw your teammate, Tim Duncan, get inducted into basketball's Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I loved hearing some of the stories that other players and coaches and competitors had around going up against Tim, and the reverence, the respect, that they could never rattle him. It's so cool to hear those stories from the outside, having been a player so fortunate to be on the inside and understand what made him tick, what made him great, and just how special he was as a leader for so long for that Spurs organization. That's just Smith Jr. breaking down a defense with the handle and then taking what he sees.
Pass to Cardinal. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cardinals got 4 this quarter.
There's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Here's Snell. The pass to Brown. Shoots over Washington. And it's Brown missing. Here's Vancouver with the ball. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here is Cardinal, covered by Smith. Shoots off the step back. No good off the back of the rim. 1:49 left in the fourth quarter. And last season, All-Stars, Greg, missing 19% of their available games. With the shortened off seasons, are you concerned about the toll it takes?
You are, but this offseason maybe not as painfully short as the last one. And in these tough times, some sacrifices are made, no doubt. Health, perhaps, one of the biggest.
Thompson against Brown. And here's Sanders, just 4 to shoot. Horford. Rebounded by Snell.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Vancouver.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep. And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was
for Preds.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Smith. Vancouver pulls it in. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here is Cardinal. So it's Vancouver picking up the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.